All right, so emergency exits. Obviously, the primary is the door y'all came in on. Aside from that, if you can't get to that door for whatever reason, there's an emergency exit here, and then 2 on either side behind the wing. This is that cable that Miranda was talking about. Please don't grab on that. You don't want to stretch out. We still use it for jump operations. And these portholes here are great places to take pictures from, but don't let your cell phone go out there because it'll suck it right out and you'll never see it.
All right, YouTubers, welcome back. My name's Dave, like always, and you found do it yourself, do it right. I'm on location, and that location is Texas. You know, the great state, the Lone Star State, the I can't drive worth the damn state. Been here for about about a week now, and I've had to bust out some of my Saudi Arabia driving skills already. People down here, I can't drive worth a damn. But that's not why I'm here. I'm actually here for some training for my job, helicopters. But today, Saturday, got the day off and found a car show. It's actually a car show and a vintage airplane show. I mean, that's like right up my alley. That's like the heavens have opened up, and so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drive over there, or try to drive over there without getting in an accident, and maybe take a vintage airplane ride. There's a few that they say you can buy tickets for. We'll see how much money it costs, because I'm cheap, like I say in all my other videos. I'm pretty cheap, so gonna jump in this hot rod. This is my ride for the week. It's a Chevy Sonic, so I'm gonna roll over to the airport, if you guys catch my drift. Sonic. I got into the airport really late, and this was basically the only thing that they had in my price range, so I was stuck with the Chevy Sonic. But it's actually not that bad of a little car if you don't mind going 0 to 60 in about 10 minutes. So yeah, let's do that. Got some coffee, gotta go get some cash, and then let's roll on over to the car show. Here we have a nice little Stinson, also known as the Flying Jeep. Miss Molly. Looks like she's in flying condition. This comes right into a nice old jet. I believe it's a F-86. Oh, T-33, I'm sorry. And you know that because it says it right here. Lockheed T-33. Man, that thing is pretty. That too looks like it's in flying condition. Then look at this little girl. An A-26. This is a little observer airplane that they used in Vietnam. It's actually a Cessna. It's got an engine in the front and in the back. You can see it back here. Pretty cool airplane. And here we have another B-26. This one obviously is going through a restoration. Actually, I believe the gentleman that I was speaking to said that the engine is on its way back. It's a cool airplane. They even have airplanes hanging from the ceiling. Not exactly sure which model this is. Obviously Japanese. I don't want to say that it's a Zero because I don't think it is. I think it's a different model. But I'm not exactly sure which model. But she is a beauty. Definitely flying condition. And we have a cool Stearman over here. I'll get to that in a minute. We have an old classic J3 Piper Cub. These things are very plentiful. They're all over the place, but they are definitely iconic. I actually got to take some flights with a guy that used to fly remote control airplanes with. He had a J4 Cub, and the difference is that you sit side by side in a 4, and in a J3 you sit forward and back. Pretty awesome little airplanes. You're not gonna go fast in one of those. Maybe 90 knots. Not exactly sure what this is. I think it's the RV4, maybe an 8, but it's all painted in camouflage. Not exactly sure what it is, and it's not labeled. It's obviously a new airplane. It's pretty cool though. Done up in French colors. All right, so here's the Stearman. Look at that sweet radial on the front. Sandwich prop. And this thing is pretty. For those of you that are into wine, this is like a fine wine. There you go. That's the designation. Look at that thing, man. That thing is pretty. Look at the dope and fabric work on that thing. Look at how beautiful that is. That's not metal. That's fabric. The whole thing is done in fabric with paint and dope, lacquer. Well, this one's probably been repainted a couple times, so I'm sure it's not lacquer. That thing is beautiful. Let's go look at some cars. Look at this nice Mach 1. North Texas Mustang Club, USAF veteran. Got the shaker on it. Matte blue. Yeah, nice. I think it's a 65. Got the pony interior. Nice little car. It's got the 6-cylinder in it. Cold old blue. Yeah, she went through a restoration. Yeah, we got a newer Mustang. We'll just kind of pass on by. Oh, look at that little girl.
Yeah, if you want to see, they got some great cars. There's a beautiful Ford out here. And, a whole bunch of cool stuff. I'll come meet you, and I'll see if you want to go out there. Pleasure to meet you, sir. Mike Tolfa. Nice to meet you.
55 Chevy.
I'm coming, John.
Nicely done. So being that I'm in Texas, I was expecting to see more trucks, but unfortunately there's only 2 here, and you know, it's a Chevy and a Dodge, but you know, we'll get what we can take. C10. And the Dodge doesn't have the hood open, unfortunately. Uh-oh, here we go. I got the big girls firing up. Let's go ahead and take a looky over here. Number 2 engine always fires up first, and then the number 1. So aircraft right, and then aircraft left, and that's because you enter in through the left side of the airplane. So they always wait till everybody's on board, and then they fire up the left side engine. Got a nice new Corvette rolling through. I really like that blue. It's a Z06 actually. I've actually just paid my money, signed up to go take a flight on that C-47. It's about 30 minutes for 80 bucks. I was like, man, that's a deal. So I'm gonna go take a flight around Dallas, Fort Worth, some lake. I don't know, they said it was 30 minutes. So they're out now. I'll be jumping in when they get back. Here comes my ride. Oh, you're all right. Southern Cross. Gonna swing the tail. He's gonna pivot. And that's how the love of aviation starts.
Oh yeah.
All throughout the bay of the plane. Those are from our veterans that have loaded us throughout the years. Take pictures, take videos, stories.
You're gonna go on the compass?
Brakes.
Grab any seat, you're gonna be able to get up and view. Side seat view will be to your right. So just grab a seat.
You want me to let you or you want to go?
We got 2 seats right up here.
Oh, I guess yes, you don't do that.
Okay.
I can also move there if someone.
Okay. Scott will be your crew chief.
We got an exit row apparently. We got an exit row.
Uh-oh.
Emergency exit.
Really?
Yeah,
Usually got to pay extra for the exit row.
I got the extra for the parachute. There you go. There's that. Can everybody get their seatbelts fastened? Everybody need any trouble with all right, so emergency exits. Obviously, the primary is the door y'all came in on. Aside from that, if you can't get to that door for whatever reason, there's an emergency exit here, and then 2 on either side behind the wing. This is that cable that Miranda was talking about. Please don't grab on that. Don't want to stretch out. We still use it for jump operations. And these portholes here are great places to take pictures from, but don't let your cell phone go out there because it'll suck it right out and you'll never see it. She told you that he would ring the bell when it's time to get up and walk around the cabin. There it is. So when you hear that, that'll be your cue to stand up and walk around and get to the side here and take the best, for the best views. And then when you hear it again, of course, come back to your seat, buckle up, and prepare for landing. I think everything else was covered. So unless there's any questions, we'll get going. All right.
if it's the wind or the airplane, but it's quite turbulent. This is awesome. That's Fort Worth. B-24 is following us. You don't see those aircraft every day. In fact, hardly ever. Look at that old girl.
Like we're in a dogfight.
It's like World War II all over again.
That is cool, man.
Look at that. Only if there was a P-51 flying.
Yeah, I know, right?
Thanks for that, y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was awesome. That is awesome. That was awesome. All right, folks. You know that food, that potato from Teddy's Kitchen. You know, it says they're famous baked potato for a reason. It was amazing. You know, sausage, brisket, cheese, peppers, onions, just oh, barbecue sauce too. Can't forget the barbecue sauce. Just amazing. If you're ever down here in the Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington area, you know, come check out this flying vintage airplane museum. It's pretty awesome. Definitely take a flight on that DC-3. Man, that thing was awesome. You know, you kind of gotta like flying because it does bounce around a bit, but definitely awesome. Come down and support them. You know, 80 bucks goes to maintaining the airplane so they can keep it flying. They do plan on going back over to Normandy in 2024. You know, for that celebration, D-Day celebration. That airplane was actually involved in World War II, so it's got great history. I will put a picture of the history card behind that airplane at the end of the video. But yeah, I think that's going to do it. There really wasn't a lot of cars, but you know, some came in as I was you know, videotaping airplanes and whatnot. But just a great day here. You know, flying. Weather's beautiful compared to New York. So just all around good morning and now early afternoon. So like I said, I'm gonna do it for this video. You know, like you do it all at the end of my videos, like, tag, share, follow, subscribe. And there she goes again. She's gonna take off again with more passengers. Like I said, man, it was the best $80 I've ever spent. So, you know, go ahead. If you see this thing out at air shows, take a ride. It is just, it's just awesome. So, like, tag, share, follow, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and like always, until next time, thanks a lot. In my Cafe Racer video, I talk about the flying tigers. You know, I have a bunch of videos at the end, a bunch of pictures. Go ahead and check that video out.